Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Shahbaz S. So in this video, I will perform exact test in R. So when working with small sample sizes or rare event data, traditional symptotic tests like the standard chi-square break down because they rely on large sample approximations. That is where exact tests come in. They calculate the precise probability of your observed data under the null hypothesis without relying on theoretical curves. So in this video, I will walk you through when you need an exact test versus an symptotic test, how to run them cleanly in R, and how to interpret the results with confidence when your sample sizes are small. So before performing the data, we need to consult our PowerPoint presentation to discuss the criteria, definition, and the threshold values for exact test. Okay, so first of all, we are going to do exact test in R. We use the exact sampling distribution when counts are small or approximations are unreliable. So we will use exact binomial test with the practical success failure dataset. So exact test calculate probability from the exact distribution. Why use an exact test? Because small samples are sparse. Categories can make normal or chi-square approximations inaccurate. So that's why we use exact binomial test in common exact test in R. Exact binomial test, one proportion versus a hypothesized value. On the other hand, Fisher exact test association in a 2x2 table. So the test static, null hypothesis and design determine which exact test to use. So in this way we have research question and hypothesis. So research question, is the course completion rate different from the target rate of 70% or not? So we will test this research question. As we will see the research hypothesis, exact binomial hypothesis, H0 p value equal to 0.7 and alternative hypothesis, the p-value should not be equal to 0.7. So this is our data set. There are 20 participants and complete completion rate with yes or no. And check the design before interpreting an exact binomial test criteria. Each observation has two possible outcomes. So you can see two possible outcomes, yes or no. Observations are independent. The event definition is consistent. The hypothesized portion is specified before testing. The sample represents the target population as well. Important cautions here. So how exact p-values are calculated based on our results? So there is a observed outcome value of chi-square value equal to 13, completions out of and sample equal to 20, observed proportion 13 equal to 20. So it means the value is 0.67 as the p-value. This is the null hypothesis, p-value equal to 0.7. So assume that the true completion probability is 0.7. The binomial distribution gives the probability of each possible number of completions. So decision rule we will see according to finding exact. In case of exact test, the p-value should be less than 0.07. So evidence against H0. So in this case, we will reject the null hypothesis. Exact test in case of p-value equal to 0.05 or greater than 0.05. So insufficient evidence against H0. So in this way, we will accept the null hypothesis. So in this way, we will perform the exact test in R. So now we will practically do in R. So now we are going to do exact test in R practically. I gave dataset to ChatGPT and required for coding. You can see we have 20 respondents with yes and no completion rate. So it means there are 13 yes and no category. There are 7 participants. So first of all, we will import dataset in R. We copy this prompt and paste in R. So in this way, a dialog box will open and you will select your data which is in the same directory. You can see and then open. So data has been opened in RStudio. You can see above. Okay, the next we will see the descriptive statistics and frequencies of our data. So you copy this prompt and paste here, then press enter. So you can see with no category there are 7 participants and percentage 37, as well yes 13 participants and the percentage is 65. Okay, so now we do the exact binomial test plus confidence interval plus we will calculate the effect size by using this prompt. So we'll copy this prompt and then paste in R and then press enter. So we have the results of exact test. You can see there are total success, full number of responses there are 13, number of trials total, sample size 20, and the p-value you can see here equal to 0.2632, which is greater than 0.05. So you can see this condition, this one. So it means we accept the null hypothesis. So 95% confidence interval, as you can see here, 0 doesn't come between low boundary and upper boundary of confidence interval. So there is a significancy of difference. So sample estimates probability of success, there is 0.65, which is close to 0.7. As a probability, this is we have calculated here. Probability, it means 65%, approximately 70%, and effect size 0.3, which is indicated a medium effect size. Okay, so in this way we done the exact test in R. So now we will save all results and then put in one Excel file. You can copy this prompt and then paste in R, then press enter. So R will successfully create the all results in one Excel file. You can see here exact binomial test all results in one Excel file. So you can find the file in the same directory you are working, so you can open the results and then interpret accordingly. So in this way we do the exact test in R.